Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights on the strip. I feel like I'm talking like, I went to Barrett Jackson last week down in Scottsdale, and it's like, 22,000. Anyway, I'm just messing around, but I feel like I've taken a little bit of that. Welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights on the strip. You come here on vacation, you want to come see some cool cars, this place is loaded. And we run a great big car show every Saturday morning too, that you can find out all about at celebritycars.com. Folks, the 2012 Maserati Gran Turismo Convertible. This one has 43,500 and change miles on the odometer, folks. It's been used, it's been enjoyed. We have lots of service records from the day it was born and delivered to its first owner. Pretty cool, huh? So let's just get cut through the chatter here. This is in very, very nice shape. The wheels are still nice and black. The paint really looks good. I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. So I'm the guy that shows you where the chips and dings and dents and all that kind of stuff are, just in case you live on the other side of the planet and you've been looking for one of these, say. And so that's what I'm doing here. So let's see. We're going to get in the driver's seat soon, and we're going to start it up, and we're going to go for a drive. The little light that says tire pressure, it likes to flash. All the tires are fine. I'm just letting you know that it likes to say that, hey, help me out, my tires are a little low. Well, they're not, and I'm just letting you know that that's the only thing that really flies up on the screen here. That's going to be, you're in charge of solving that blinking light. Folks, this is a really nice car. We got little patches of clear bra here. We've got one across the front. The paint, like I said, is in pretty good condition. You know, the clear bra's been on here for a while, so it's a little filmy, but it still looks good. It's still protecting the paint and doing the job it's supposed to do. You can see the main difference between the hood and where the clear bra is in the front. You can see a couple little stragglers of marks and leftover bugs and small chips from just driving down the road over the last 43 and change miles. But the chrome up front is in nice shape. The whole bumper up here, there's no big cracks or bruises. There's just, you know, small chips here and there. But this whole thing up front here is all clear brod. This has got one on PPF. It's got all the way from here forward. So we're in good shape there. Now, down here in the bottom, a couple little scrapes pulling in and out of driveways and stuff like that. But they're all down here on the bottom. You can see a little bit right here on the edge, but this is just clear bra starting to, you know, kind of separate a little bit. But folks, I mean, this is, you know, this 2012, you get it. I mean, this is what happens when you drive a car down the road for 11 years, 12 years. So we just kind of sort of work our way around the car. I don't have a whole lot more to point out. I know the camera's picking up these little itty bitty rock chips. This is just stuff you get when you got a black car and you're driving it down the road, period. Do I see any different signs of paint? Let me answer that question just so you folks know. No, none of it looks like it's ever been repainted. All the sparkle in the pearlescent, whatever you call it, paint job, the little, it's all equal. I don't see a darker door, a darker fender, or any of that kind of stuff. So we're in good shape there. I wanted to do that because I really hadn't done that yet. Okay, first wheel, front driver's side. There's a little itty bitty chip right there. But the rest of the wheel looks terrific. Brake caliper's nice and red. It looks good. I'm gonna lean forward and look down the car and see if I see any dings. And I don't think this owner could tolerate any dings. So I don't know. There's a faint one right there, but I mean, it's so faint. It's so faint. It's not your typical ding where you're like, oh, somebody dinged my car. It's really hard to see. If I stand up and I'm walking down the side, I can't see it at all. Okay, down here, got a little more of the clear bra down here. The wax that gets in the clear bra drives me crazy. I tried to get it all out, but you know. Okay, all the way down here along the bottom, this is nice and smooth. So we haven't jumped any curbs or anything like that. A big, you know, crunch underneath. It all feels good. Door handle, you know, people have been grabbing this for the last 22 years, putting their hand in here to open it. So there's a little bit of a scuff going on in here, but I mean, for the most part, except for, you know, maybe a garage door or two right here, but I mean, just a little small little black pen, make that go away. I'm just saying. But this wouldn't bug me either. You have to remember what we're dealing with here. 22 years ago, it's gonna have some defects. Okay, all this is good. There's a light. No, that's fine. I'll go pick this thing apart any more than I need to. This wheel, let's see, I'm running my finger all the way around the edges of it. It's a very slight curb rash right here, but you can barely see it. My finger can barely pick it up. But again, look at this. It's beautiful. All right, wrapping myself around the back here. The back top of the trunk looks terrific. I see a couple little itty bitty marks from microfiber towels, just overall environment, but I don't see any chips, chunks, or anything like that. I showed you one, that was up front. That was in the front of the car. Okay, back here, all this looks good. Nope, nobody backed in anything back here. Nobody backed anything back here. There's no split, there's no spider webbing going on. And very, very minimal markings on this. I always, you get stuff in and out of the trunk back here. Very minimal markings back here on this sill. It's nice and smooth. It's nice and shined up, looks good. All back here, this all looks terrific. The chrome back here is just about perfect. Okay, so we have what seems to be, I don't know what that is. Anyway, it's attached to the car cover. This thing's to protect the dashboard. This stuff was just left in here. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit so you can see there's a trickle charger back here and a nice clean surface back here for you to put your golf clubs, an overnight bag. All right. Okay. Passenger side rear wheel and tire. We're good. No curb rash back here. How about that? All this looks terrific. Slight little scratch right there. Slight little marks right here. But I'm really studying this paint, folks. There's a couple little right here. They're just clear coat stuff. They're not deep scratches. I can't get my fingernails in them or anything like that. Get you more of your PPF down here. There's a small itty bitty white chip right there. It's super small. And right here, it looks like we have kind of sort of the same little marking going on over here. Tight garage, I guess. Okay, working our way down here. All this looks good. These chrome inserts on both sides are super nice. I checked them out yesterday. And then front wheel and tire. And this all looks good. No curb rash over here either. Looks good. Okay, let's move on up here to the windshield. Got some interesting windshield wipers going on here. I never saw those before. Perfect. Perfect windshield. Not even a bunch of little itty bitty chips from doing 180 miles an hour down the desert. Nothing. It's a beautiful windshield. I don't know what that is. All right, whatever. All this looks good. Paint looks nice around here. You can see the top of the dash here. All this looks good. There's no cracks up here. All super nice and clean. Okay, now welcome to the interior of this Maserati. All right, now folks, been around for 12 years. This is gonna have a little bit of staining, a little bit of, this and that. But I'm just gonna let Quincy kind of sort of run amok there with the fancy camera. And you can see that these seats are all still here. Nothing's cracked or brittled up. There's a couple little marks in the tan leather. The back seat looks pretty good. There's a slight little stain right here. I'm pretty sure that could get out. There's another small mark right here. And there's really faint ones on the front of that one. But I think a little bit of assistance here with a magic eraser and some cleaner will probably be able to get most of that off. These are very, very minor. There's no holes torn in anything, so we're in good shape. Center console looks good. There's a little mark here. It's kind of wore up right here. I think somebody spent some time in the back seat. Center console is super nice and clean. This used to be super black. It's just kind of black now. But it looks good. It's not all scratched up. It's not all banged up. I don't know where the cigarette lighter is. That's a goner. We're gonna close that up. All this looks good. This 2012, kind of back in the day where things got a little sticky. These are kind of sticky, but not sticky. Not where it's gonna leave residue on your hand. I'm just letting you know about that. The wood up here, this all seems to be in really nice shape. There's no cracks in it. The door panels, Quincy, you want to come on over here? We'll talk about the driver's seat once. This door panel's in really, really nice shape. There's a small little mark in the white leather right here. That's probably just from your shoe, catching it, getting in and out of the car. But look at the rest of it. The rest of it looks great. The wood looks good. Controls here look good. Yep, they're fine. Inside the door jamb here, this is all good. This is all nice and clean. Now, look, 12 years. Getting in and out of the car. I'd like you to know, see that there's plenty of moisture left in here, but there's just some, dirt, dry cracking here, but it's not dry. You know what I mean? You can see it. You get the idea. There's no holes. That's the most important thing. Carpet's great shape. Got a nice cover down here. Steering wheel looks good. Dash looks great. All these buttons are fine. There you have it. Let's look at the motor. We're going to go for a ride in this around the block, and once we get in there and get started up, I'll talk to you a little bit more about the gauges and how things light up and so on and so forth. And here's your power plant. Everything here seems very normal. Actually, it looks quite good. Okay, like I said, in case you missed it and you were really antsing the pants to fast forward and see some things, we have tons and tons of receipts from all the services this has had since it was born, okay? So that's good stuff. You need to know those things. All right, we're gonna go for a quick ride around the block. That's all I've got. Oh, you didn't see the convertible top. Let's put the top up. I think I'm gonna need to grab the keys. Yeah, let's put this top up real quick. I don't think I got an opportunity to clean the top yet, folks. I'm sorry about that. But most importantly, we want to make sure it doesn't have any holes in it, and we want to make sure it operates. And I have to remember how to put it up. Hey. Convertible Maserati. And just see the entire function works properly. I'm looking at the headliner in here. It looks great. Right above the passenger side, there's a little bit of a somebody had a dirty hand up there. But again, that's stuff that can be cleaned up. But it really does look great in here. Okay. We're gonna go for a quick ride. Stick around and we'll be right back. Oh, we didn't talk about the roof. Let's look at it. Okay, well, it's not so bad. I thought it was dirtier than this. Yeah, folks, this is a great shape. A little dusty. No holes. No about to be holes. We're in good shape. There you go, there you have it. 2012 Maserati. We're gonna go for a spin around the block. Stick around, we'll be right back. Okay, folks, here we are, as promised, inside the Maserati. All right, 43,543 on the odometer. I have an exclamation point talking about the tire pressure gauge. I checked all the tires. They're all at 35, so they're all fine. We were told about this. It needs to be repaired. It's gonna be up to you. It's just a little light there. Okay, my foot's on the brake. I'm going to get us down into drive here, and we're going to cruise down about 40 miles an hour. I'm going to hit the brakes, make sure everything functions good. We'll hop on the road real quick, and I'll report back to you. Okay, brake, 1, 2, 3. Concrete brake, super smooth, exactly the way it's supposed to be. Feels good, no pull to the left or right, no wobbling at 45 miles an hour. We're in great shape. Okay, and it's super nice and quiet in here, and that exhaust system sounds awesome. I just had to put that out. 2 speed bumps. There's one. Foot on the brake. There's 2. No weird noises. All right, foot back on the brake. Okay, we're gonna get up to speed here. Sharp right, sharp left. Hands off the steering wheel. Perfectly straight. Road's not. Okay.
Sensors.
Okay, so a little low tire up front left tire, it's not. So you get a little beep too, it looks like. Hard right. All right. And then hard left here. Make sure I don't hear any bad things. No, it's a strong car. Sounds great, no weird noises, no clunks. Back on the brake. And left turn signal. Ooh, okay, we're not gonna do that, but we'll do this. Hold on, folks. This is a very nice car. Left turn signal on, back into the showroom. Have those little half moons to separate lanes. They're actually very quiet to the suspension. Most of the cars you drive over theirs are very noisy. But it's a Maserati, so there you go. Fancy suspension, you get all the fancy things. Folks, this is wonderful. Smells great, air's on, climate control down here. Oh, geez. Climate control down here. Everything seems to function properly. I'm gonna turn the radio on here real quick. No blown speakers. We're in great shape. Folks, that's all I've got. 702-818-1031. You saw the convertible top work. If you saw this video first, please go to celebritycars.com so you can read all about this fine automobile. Well serviced. It's a very nice car. See you next time. Thanks.